Hello, my comrades in the doll community. I've noticed that my 19th birthday has been circulating around a lot on the internet, or at least in the doll community, but I guess you could say internet. And I love seeing like all the support I've been having, and I've been seeing like some people like Carla, Sandra have been doing videos. I know even Dallas even gave me like a gift. I mean, I've noticed like there's just a lot of support, and I thank you all very much for that, because I'm not used to like a community like that wide, and I was kind of thinking like how do I even approach like this sort of thing, because I've never had
He's overwhelmed,
a whole
you guys.
Community at the same time.
The doll community has overwhelmed Joey.
Because I've never had to like have a whole community like that. Like that. Like I don't know how to address a community to that level.
How about saying the T word?
Thank you. This is an easy way to put it. I appreciate it. I mean,
see, even Belle and Rosa came on.
Yes. It was my mom was like, she was telling me about like, all these different like people like commenting.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect like that much of like just a heavy amount of like commenting like I just.
How about that YouTube? What is it, a reel or short?
Short.
How about that YouTube short from Carla? Yeah. Carla was singing her heart out.
Yeah.
Carla, you loved it.
I would have never thought I would have seen
I said, Joe, you better see this. This was what, last night?
Yeah.
And then Sandra and her husband.
They also did a video. Wished me happy birthday, and sung me happy birthday too.
He was feeling the love, you guys. He was really because we had a small cake Sunday. Today's Thursday. His birthday was Wednesday, yesterday. He turned 19. Mm-hmm. We had a small cake with my parents, and my parents, for his birthday, he's going on a cruise. When are you going? When are you leaving me?
July?
Do you know where you're even going?
I knew, but I forgot.
Well, for his birthday, my mom tagged him onto a cruise.
I could pull it up.
With his cousins and my sister, and
Do you want me to pull it up?
Well, no, you don't gotta go crazy or nothing.
Pull it up.
And I gave him some money because this kid likes money. He likes the finances. And I have today Belle and Rosa, and listen, Carla, Aurora. Woo! We got the same doll. This is a Madame Alexander, but I call her Rosa. I think her name is Rosa. I got it on Amazon. And then this was a gift from Sandra. Woo! Belle, look at her sparkly eyes. Hi, everybody. Hi, thank you guys so much for wishing Joseph a very happy birthday. You guys are wonderful, wonderful friends. Mwah! Yeah, we're friends. We're best friends. Yeah, like Sandra and Melissa. They're best friends, you guys.
Yeah.
Except one's shorter, and this one's, I think, shorter and fatter. That's me. But, so I decided, Joe said he wanted to get on here and give some thanks and some love to you guys. Yeah. So we decided, Sandra and Jason, that's her husband, from Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns, did a get to know you tag. And Carla also did one as well from Linda's Romper Room. You guys, I pick and chose the questions off of a list that Sandra gave me that she picked and chose from. So I didn't pick very many because, listen, we're doing 2 videos today.
Yeah.
One is this one to show some love to the doll community. And Joseph's giving his thanks. Look at her. You got a big laugh. You got a deep laugh. Ho, ho, ho. Like Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, now, Here you go, Joe. I wrote down some questions.
I would have said Merry Christmas, but that's passed already.
Yeah, that's
Christmas
passed.
already passed.
Well, there's Christmas. Well, it ain't July yet.
I would have
people
said
do Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Woo, woo, woo. All right. So, what do we got? Let's do some questions. What do we got here?
What animal would be the most terrifying if it could speak? And honestly, I think that would probably have to just go to ants.
Ants?
Imagine stepping outside and you hear like 10,000 conversations at once. Because there's like millions of ants, or probably billions, trillions. So I mean, if they were all
does the animal have to still exist?
What?
Can it still live?
What do you mean?
Like, is it extinct? If I answer the question, for my turn to answer, is it extinct?
I mean,
can it be?
I mean, I would think it would exist because this question wouldn't.
Well,
really
what if
bear
it
any
once
weight.
existed?
But it wouldn't bear any weight because it doesn't speak any.
No, but like, because I have a really good one. T-Rex.
I don't know why. I immediately imagine the voice of a T-Rex.
We're in make-believe land. So you're talking about ants, I'm talking about T-Rex. T-Rex once did live.
Hey, let's talk about modern that actually will have modern day repercussions.
Well, shoot.
Actual modern day repercussions.
Is that, what does it say, scary? That would be terrifying if it could speak.
Well, I guess it did say terrifying, not annoying. So maybe I should change my answer because that's more annoying than terrifying. I would...
Maybe a lion? But I think a lion would sound like, you know, alluring. Hey, baby.
Oh, God. I think... What if... You know what? I'd say a shark. Imagine being out on the water, and then like right before it's like, hello, and it just comes up and kills you completely.
Well, yeah. Can I just stick with T-Rex? I can't think of one.
Okay, I guess we can stick with that, but it did technically exist.
Okay. Numero dos.
If you had a warning label, what would you say? Eccentric. Literally eccentric.
Your warning label?
Yes, would be eccentric.
Warning, talkative.
That also can work too. That's very much.
What do you think mine would say? Warning, tired all the time.
Well, it's between that or ADHD.
ADHD?
Yes, between that.
Warning,
and
5-second Tom. What?
Well, it could be a time, like a 5 second. Like,
wait, what are we talking about? What's the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
3. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It has to be something filling, so I'd probably say like some barbecue ribs. I'd say
Barbecue ribs, huh?
Yeah, to me, I can't handle constant steak, so I don't like steak that
What
much.
makes you think I would pick that?
Well, no, I'm just saying a lot of people would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with me, I could do fine with ribs. Either that.
Does it have to be food or can it be dessert?
One food.
No, I mean, does it have to be a meal or can it be dessert?
I mean, it could be a dessert, but actually, hold on. If it's without consequence, then it would be ribs. But if I have to be more diet centric, then it probably would be more like a seafood, like salmon or something. Because for me, with ribs is more like the luxury of it. Because normally I would, like, in normal conditions, I probably would actually be more pescatarian, so I probably wouldn't even touch ribs. It's just, if it doesn't cost anything, I'd probably just have ribs. I mean...
I would do cheesecake. Plain. Why'd you look at me like that?
I mean, okay.
Well, I would do watermelon, but what would happen when you eat a whole bunch of watermelon?
I mean, it's just not enough calories, I would think. Probably too
you know how much fiber is in a whole bunch of... Do you know what happens when you when you eat a lot of watermelon? So I'll stick to cheesecake. Because I love watermelon, I love cheesecake. And I just don't want the repercussions of... I don't want the consequences of watermelon if I ate a lot of it.
Okay.
I would need Imodium.
Alright. Number 4. Would you eat a live spider for... Yes. Any amount of money, yes. I would.
Me too.
a live spider, like listen.
Have you ever eaten a bug?
Not like willingly, maybe accidentally, but it's
So,
something small if I did.
Your mother's got a story. I had an ex-boyfriend from the Philippines. He was from Manila, and he talked about like how like people have eaten like crickets or something, I don't know, for protein who can't afford in very poor, unfortunate areas, something like that. So my brother online had bought flavored crickets and flavored mealworms. I ate them. Not all of them. But I ate them just to like impress. And the cricket's legs did get in my teeth. But it wasn't like terrible. I mean, people eat bugs and other but it wasn't alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is live. So
I would just swallow it whole.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Like
I won't have to like eat it. I could just
Yeah, I'd probably like cover it in like vegetable
But the
oil
act
or
of
something.
eating is like masticating your food.
Well, depending on how you define eat, I could probably just crunch down at once and just swallow it.
I would just swallow it whole,
I'll put,
like a pill.
I'll put like vegetable oil on it and make sure it goes all the way down easily.
Vegetable oil, huh?
Because you can eat vegetable oil, so
Well, why don't you just drink some carbonated soda and just let it go down?
I don't want carbonated soda.
Oh, yeah, you don't like anything
And
carbonated.
also, there's still no guarantee because you want something that's going to stick to it so it goes all the way down. Because the
So
soda could go
you're the
around it.
spider swallowing professional.
I don't know the way I talk, I sound like it.
You do. You use some vegetable oil. It'll slide right down. You'll never know.
Well,
You'll never feel it move.
Well, it's not like I can recommend like engine oil or something that'll kill you. I can't recommend engine oil.
You're going to eat the
Or
live
deer oil.
spider, but you're going to kill yourself.
Alright. What would you do to prepare for a zombie apocalypse? Okay, so to what extent
That question I threw in there for you.
Hey, so to what extent are we preparing? Like
The zombies are outside. They're coming in. They're coming outside. We're in this house.
so no prep time then.
Well, I mean, you have some prep time. We'll give us. We have to
how
prepare.
long is the prep time?
1 hour.
Oh, that's not a lot to work with.
Well, this was like, you know.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do, right? So, I'd probably send you off to go ahead and just raid a store or something. Because zombie apocalypse, I'm not gonna need it anyways. Go ahead, get like canned food and stuff that's gonna last like years. I'd go grab a gun. I'd go find a gun store and raid it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that way zombies can't do nothing if we
So
have a
food
whole
and
ammunition.
guns? Food and guns?
Yeah. Go ahead and get some food.
You do realize
Oh,
once we get it, after about an hour, these zombies will break through our windows.
I mean, we could make fortifications, but the thing is,
We need to barricade the windows.
Here, let me put it this way though. Here's the problem with just barricading. The problem with just barricading is that what do you do when they get in? Because barricading only works to keep them out. So I'd rather at least be able to hold off, and then after we can focus more on barricading, because the barricade doesn't mean anything if we can't defend ourselves once they get in.
Well, I agree with you with guns and everything and food. I would just go right up the road, the closest place. I'll even go up there to the gas station and clear out some cans and some backpack in my backpacks. I'll go up there because it's the closest place, the gas station.
No,
is the
but
closest.
we want things that have longevity. That's why I say a store.
Cans.
Yeah, I know. So you gotta go to the store.
You don't think the QT up the road sells cans?
I don't think they do.
Gas stations also sell cans?
Canned food.
Well, immediately, I don't give a shit if it's a bag of chips.
Yeah, but it's a competition. We're competing against everyone who's trying to get it. Well, wait, are you the only ones that know?
Well, no, other people wouldn't. Think of Shaun of the Dead. They would just walk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I would say go ahead and go grab some food.
I would say definitely we need to protect the house. We need to barricade the windows.
I'll tell you, take your car. I mean, go get a shopping cart full of cans, and then just take the entire cart, dump all the cans in
You
your car.
don't even
and
need
let's
ammo.
leave.
You could use a bat or something, because all you gotta do is hit the zombies in the head. That's the thing. That's how you. Everybody.
Actually, well, there's a better way you can do it then.
Because that's how you
Go
kill
to-
zombies.
You gotta go to somewhere like Lowe's or Home Depot or something.
Get a sledgehammer,
Chainsaw.
chainsaw.
it. Get gas. If there's any octane booster, get a whole
What
bunch
about
of
an
octane
axe?
booster.
An axe
I mean, yeah, because you don't need
or a machete.
gas.
A machete would work perfect.
Well, here's the thing. You want I'm trying to remember correctly, I think tools tend to have more longevity than weapons do when it comes to like blunt force. So you're gonna want an axe over a machete just because an axe should actually last longer.
You think it's gonna last longer than a machete?
Well, and also it's more versatile too. Like an axe is more.
What about a pick saw? A pickaxe.
I mean, we're not miners.
Well, you could pick. You know, the best way to get rid of a zombie is to get him in the head. If you don't know that from playing video games.
Yeah, but you can also take an axe and just.
You could take a pickaxe.
You could just hit it in the middle of their head. It'll pretty much pop off.
So how do you prepare for a zombie apocalypse?
Listen, I'm taking it easier. Because remember, with the guns, we can also, if we go out the raid, if we come across other people that try to take something from us, I mean, we have weapons.
Okay.
Because anarchy.
So we're gonna prepare just by having tools.
Well, no. We're gonna get weapons and food. That way, when we go, we can defend ourselves.
You know,
we
in
can
all
also go
honesty,
out
we
and
have
raid
knives.
or whatever. And yeah, I did say raid because chances are it's probably gonna come down the raiding at some point. But
Well,
I mean,
we're just preparing.
Looking further in, it's gonna. Come
Don't
down
tell
the
people we have preps, just in case it happens.
Well,
we don't want anybody coming here.
Well, I mean, you kind of already shot that opportunity, but.
Well, you know, only a select people know from Happy Mail and Babies our address. So.
Oh God.
He looked at me like, oh God. So how was this for you?
What?
There's questions. Good?
Interesting array of questions.
Yeah, I picked a few and I threw the fifth one in there for
I also
you.
feel like the fourth one was kind of a choice, like a specific choice.
Would you eat a live spider for any amount of money? I think that was the one Sandra and her husband had, and she got really. She was like, "Well, is it dead or is it moving or when I bite it? But when I bite it, does it consider dead?" She was like talking like that.
Would you? Well, my question is actually that's actually not a bad question. Can I kill it beforehand?
It doesn't matter because we're swallowing it whole. We're using vegetable oil. Remember?
I mean, yeah. Like I said, vegetable oil, make sure it goes all the way down. And then you can drink something after it. It's just you want the oil there to make sure it all goes down. Like so it doesn't get stuck. Because it'd be too lubricated to get stuck.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Well.
You see, this is the live spider eating tips I don't want you to know. You see, it's all a big conspiracy, all right? Big spider don't want you to know about this. But you see, put vegetable oil on.
Hey, I got a question. Would you be in a eat as many spiders as you could contest between several people for an amount of money?
How much? That's a lot of money right there.
I mean, would you
talking,
like, you know how people have like the hot dog eating contest? Would you do that spider eating contest?
You're talking about like a life-changing figure for me to do that. But I don't like spiders.
It's just a good source of protein.
Yeah, but how much am I getting paid? That's a lot.
You just gotta hope they're not like full of.
How much am I getting paid?
Maybe they've been inoculated. Maybe they've been.
How much are you getting paid?
I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever ain't gonna cut it. Like, I mean, if it's technically speaking,
We'll eat the spiders.
If it's a true whatever amount, as in fully random,
you make up the
then
amount.
it probably would. Oh, can we go?
Yeah, you make up the amount.
I mean, yeah, I do it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'll probably be psychologically scarred, but I'll do it. I don't like spiders, so I have to eat that many.
I hope you like your money. I hope you enjoy your money.
Yeah.
Because you may need to go to the hospital. You may need to...
What if it's like you got like $1 million and they're like, sir, your treatment's going to cost $1 million. At that point, I think I might actually lose it. At that point, I might actually lose my sanity. At that point.
How does it feel to be 19?
About the same as 18. Like, it really doesn't feel much different.
You don't feel any different? You don't feel like a year older or?
Nah, it's just kind of existent.
A distant?
Existent.
Oh, existence.
It's kind of existent.
It's been your spring break week, huh?
Yeah.
How's that been going for you?
Good. I have a lot of time to relax and to research finance, so I'm happy. Listen.
He's not kidding.
Yeah, listen. Most people my age will be, either college or they'll be like out doing things. I'm just trying to build business and stuff.
Okay, so
finance.
We're about to end this because it's almost 20 minutes. Listen, what is the best financial advice? Single, because I know you love finances. What is your best single advice for financial wise? that you can give the world.
I need...
Now, mind you, that you're talking to impulsive doll collectors.
Okay, so it's impossible for me to do it like in one phrase. It needs to
We'll
be
sit up.
ratchet.
Just make it short.
Okay. Oh.
That's okay.
For those that...
Just one set of advice.
No, it has to be multiple. I can't do this in one set.
No, we can't.
I can't do this in one set. I need more than one set.
I know this excites you and makes you happy, but we don't have...
Listen.
I'm listening.
I need a set for...
We're listening.
I need to be able to talk about debt real quick and investment real quick.
All right, do it quick.
Pretty much what it is.
Real quick.
So for those that have like a lot of debt and that have especially high interest, like credit cards and stuff, focus on that. Like as much as you can.
Like the snowball effect?
Well, for credit cards, you're just trying to prevent that because the credit cards are snowballing against you. So what you want to do, you want as much money as you could save back, like without like starving yourself or anything like that. You want to hold back and just go ahead and pay.
Well, everybody can always eat.
Down.
They can always eat Raymond numerals.
Well,
or
yeah, I mean, if it comes down to that, like, it just depends. The harder...
Say inside joke with me and Sandra.
But the harder you go into it, the quicker you'll pay it off. Now, when you're done paying off credit cards and stuff, if you have, like, a mortgage or something, okay, like that, it's low interest, and you can probably...
It's low interest. Not everybody has low
interest.
interest.
Well, yeah, that is true. If it's low interest, you can probably get away with that. Or if it's higher interest, maybe you can try to refinance it lower.
Do you think... Would you suggest anybody roll their debt into their mortgage?
That is a title loan or no?
No, I was saying rolling, like refinancing your house and just rolling all your debt into your mortgage loan.
I forgot what that's called.
It doesn't matter what it's called, but would you recommend it?
No, don't.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that. The reason why, if you can't pay it, you just sacrifice your entire house. Don't do that because you want the choice.
What if your equity still is? You still have equity. No. So let's say you pay your house down some and you got some debt.
But you're adding it to your mortgage, correct?
Yeah, but your mortgage is little.
The point is, let's say you have, let's say someone, worst case scenario, maxed out $60,000 credit card.
Because of the dolls.
It could be that. It could be other stuff, right?
Okay.
If you add that to your house, you have to deal with the problem of what if it pushes like the mortgage. So it's gonna push the mortgage higher because wouldn't it? Since you're putting more money on top of it. What happens if you get hit with something unexpected and now you can't pay your mortgage? Well, before you could have just missed the payment on your credit card and paid your mortgage. Now you're out of the house.
Okay, so don't do that. Now, tell me about investment real quick.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to next.
Because okay.
Before anyone invests, and this is very much a Dave Ramsey sort of thing, try to save 3 to 6 months living expense first. After you do that, go over...
Your salary, you mean?
What?
Living
expenses. Okay. Whatever it costs for you to live.
Clearly, everybody knows,
3 to 6 months.
but I don't have that. Yeah.
So that's what you want to do. And when you get the 3 to 6 months of living expenses, like when you finally get it up, so depending on how much money you... Well, actually, no, you should do this anyways. So unless you plan on doing business or something of like the entrepreneurial type of vein, what you want to do is go ahead, set up a Roth IRA. If you can max it out and roll it over to a regular stock account. If not, then just put in the Roth IRA because either way you'll still grow. When you do it, put it in something like the S&P 500, NASDAQ you could probably get with. Dow Jones, I'm not as sure. I mean, I know you can make money, but that's a little different. And just a preference, or whatever the word is. I ain't a financial advisor or anything. I gotta put that.
How do you suggest we work our money for our dolls? Because a lot of us we're here for the dolls.
So this
a lot of us want to heat our house with the dolls, right, Sandra? Right, Jason?
Okay, this is what you do, right?
We're gonna eat the dolls. The last video she did.
Okay, this is what you do, right?
Okay. Sandra frozen on time. Okay.
So go online and look at so there's a lot of debt calculators for loans and credit cards.
Oh, you talking about get a loan for the dolls?
No, God, no. What you want to do? Actually, before you even do that, go make a budget. And when I say budget, I mean look at all your expenses. Maybe go back, maybe even like 6 months. Look at your expenses, see what's recurring. When you figure out what's recurring, then you want to see what can we scale back. And the reason you scale back is because when you get more money, you can better pay off your debt. When you can pay off your debt, that's more cash flow that becomes positive.
For the dolls.
Well, I'm getting there. What you can do is, when you see, set aside a fixed budget per month that can go into the hobby. Don't exceed it, because the other money you have for that month is meant to be going towards your emergency fund, so that at some point you could start building your Roth IRA.
So don't buy dolls unless you have an emergency fund?
Well, I would say build it first. I would say that. But it also depends on how much in a month you make. Because I understand some people might be so long that they might really psychologically need a reward. That's why I say you could put a little bit aside. So after like so many months, you should have enough to buy a doll. Or in a single month, you could buy some stuff for your doll. So like psychologically, you can still satisfy yourself. It just depends how long you're waiting for your return.
Well, this is our next Dave Ramsey. If you want any doll spending advice or financial doll advice,
pretty much, if you can, I would focus mainly on the debt.
Focus on the debt.
Personally, I think,
yeah, you're right.
I'm not trying to like
Debbie Down.
I don't want to be too like harsh about it, but I feel like if you have like credit card types of debt, in my opinion, you can still it's still engaged with the hobby. I'm not going to say not to engage with your hobby, but I would recommend stepping back with the dolls. Stop buying dolls. Stop buying clothes for a while, and just pay the debt.
It's hard to do that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I struggle all the time.
I know it's really difficult to tell someone back up from a hobby for a second, and I'm not saying you can still be engaged.
It's hard.
Like you can still be engaged with the community, but just take a step back to look, because if you can free up your finances even more, there could be potentially hundreds of dollars extra worth of cash.
Yeah, but you see how impulsive I can be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just think, some people are worse than me.
I know, and that's why for people like that, you have to build impulse control.
What if they have money anyway to blow? Who cares then?
Well, you should still invest it if you have a lot of money. You should definitely still invest it. Like even with me, if I ever get to the point where I'm worth millions, tens of millions,
an investment financial doll channel.
I mean, if I ever got to the point where I had like millions, actually not even millions, just 6 figures even. If I got to that point where I had that much saved, like in a quick amount of time, or just regularly, I would still invest most of it. Like people really underestimate if. Let me put it this way: if you put, how much is it? I know it's less than 1,000. Like I know it's not more than 1,000 a month. I know it's under that. It's like so many hundreds a month. If you did that for like a couple of decades, you can have like a 6-figure sum.
That's
just
good.
Off of doing that.
That's good. That really is good. That's good. But hold on, because we're Doll Channel, and I'm trying to promote something. I watched Carla. She did a tag by Linda's Romper Room. Mark down on babies she's selling. See? Mark down. So right there, you're saving money. Right there is a sale.
But.
No!
Hey.
Listen.
Okay.
She's selling beautiful babies. Go check her channel. Shut up. She's beautiful babies. She's got the Steven. This just popped off my head. She's got the Steven baby, and then she's got the Harvey. Hush. Hush.
It is good for the catch deals, though.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Hey. Help Carl. Help a friend out. Help a sister out. Listen, she's got, I'm telling you, Harvey, I believe she's selling for $200. You guys, limited edition. There's only like 500. So she's selling a beautiful baby for $200. I believe if you're out of the United States, you got to pay the shipping. And then Steven's painted really well, actually. I believe she said $375, and it was more expensive. So go check Carla out. Reach out to her. Hey, Carla at Carla's Bunny Trail. Do you have those babies? Reach out to her. So, Joe, anything else you want to say to the doll community?
Well,
a discount is always a good thing.
Yes.
That's it. Now take us to close.
Well, yeah, seriously, I got a more serious note. Thank you all, really. It's crazy the amount of support that I've actually seen and realized with this community. I did not expect that much of a reaction. Love. Yeah, love to my birthday, and it's really nice to have that, and I appreciate it.
That's it. All right, take us out, Joseph.
You sound like you're disappointed.
No. This is your video.
Well, my comrades, thank you for watching our video. Like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell, of course. We need a little bit of ring-a-ding-ding around here, so ring that bell. And I will see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye, comrades.
Till next time.